Alright, sup guys, this is my Omni DNA deck profile. I brought this to the Mesquite Regional, and I ended up with a positive record, so that's the best we could have hoped for. Alright, for starters, starting with the Tamas. 4 of the Koromon. Whenever you check a security, you get a draw card. Very nice. Moving on to the rookies, we are playing 3 of our start of main phase draw, end of turn DNA Gabu. And then for the last Gabumon, we're playing 2 of the EX Gabumons. Next up to the Agumons, we're running 2 of the BT21 Agumon. And then sneaky support for this deck, 2 copies of the Adventure Starter Deck Agumon. Now this card is actually a game changer for this deck. I can explain a combo with that a little later. So why only 4 Tamas when I'm running Uko? I just don't feel like I need the 5th, and I like the consistency of being able to see this to draw. Next up for your level 4s, we're running 4 level 4s. I'm running 3 of the Secret Rare Greymon, and then last but not least, Taunt Greymon. Shout out to a deck profile called Zach of All Trades. He had an Omni DNA deck profile, and he was playing 2 copies of Wear Ace. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to check it out. I'm going to try it out. It actually works out pretty well. Because of how your tamers are, you can sometimes play this without passing turn, stun a card on their board, and then Digivolve on top of him to stun even more cards on your opponent's board. Next, onto our level 6s. Starting with the Metal Garu package, we play 4 of your BT21 Metal Garu. He's the one who allows you to warp an Agumon into a War Greymon, and then he can also, if you don't want to do that, you can stun a card on your opponent's board. So 9 times out of 10, this is the one you want to Evo into off of the warp effect, so you can stun something on your opponent's board. But sometimes the on play to warp an Agumon can come up. And then after that, the expensive boy, we are running 3 of the BT21 Metal Garurumons. He has Evade, he can warp on top of a Gabumon by himself, and he also has the ability to stun 3 things on your opponent's board. And then all turns, once per turn, whenever he becomes suspended, you may unsuspend him. Goated card, absolutely mandatory. And then 4 copies of War Greymon. He's the only War Greymon I'm playing. Next, 4 of ya big boy here, Omnimon Ace. You should know what he does by now. And then 1 Alter V. He's your game ender. When he comes out, he de-evos 3, pops up to a 6 play cost, and then when attacking by trashing up to 3 level 6s or higher, you can trash 2 security and blow up 3 of their lowest play cost. Next, we play 4 of the end of turn attacking BT21 Matt and Tai. Now, here's that combo I was telling you about earlier. So this Matt plus this Agumon is a confirmed Omnimon for 3 memory. If you promote him and you have the conditions met to warp, you can warp Evo here, and then the tamer is going to see this happen, and it will allow you to play out a Gabumon from hand or trash for free. And then your War Greymon is going to see a Gabumon on the board and allow you to warp into one of your 2 targets here. So this, if you promote it, is only a 4 memory play, but then you're going to tap here to gain a memory off this being played. And then if you have any of these out, it gets even cheaper and even cheaper. So this card right here, plus this card, is an instant Omnimon. Or if you just have this card, you can just Miraculous Mega Knight it out, and then you can just keep going from there. It's really disgusting. That combo actually won me so many games at the regional because people were like, oh, you have to give me a bunch of memory to Omnimon me. I should be safe. And I promoted Omnimon, kept turn, and then Alter beat them per game. So it was really sneaky and nobody really saw it coming. And it's because of this tamer and it's because of this Agumon that you now have access to that play. Next, we play 2 Memory Setter Tai. You do want a Memory Setter sometimes, and you can play it for free a lot of the time. Then 2 copies of Taikari. This is a good draw power card. It lets you play your tamers for cheap. So you can play this opening turn for 3, and then bot deck it to play a memory setter out, so you're not having to give your opponent 4 memory, and then you're set up for the rest of the game. And then whenever you hatch, you can tap it to gain a memory. So that works in real good combo with Ukomon as well. And then our spicy tech card that me and Sean love, Heir of Dragons. Because you play a red Tama, you can activate this card immediately as soon as the game starts. It's just main, draw 2 cards, and then if you have a Greymon on the board, delete something with 4,000 DP or less. And then, of course, the best card in the deck, Miraculous Mega Knight. It is your trap card. First things first, main, you get to play an Agumon or a Gabumon from hand or trash without paying the cost, and then delay. If a level 6 with Gray or Garu would leave the battle area, you can delay this to Evo into an Omnimon for free. So good. Yeah, that's it for my Omnimon DNA deck profile. If you guys like this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you next time.